All right, and we're back with some more Pokopia. Um, Today we're gonna build a koi pond. I think that'll look pretty good, to be quite frank. I've got the spot sort of picked out already. Zaru is only here because of the event, I'm pretty sure. So I want to kind of build it right here. And I do already have this. So I kind of wonder how much a gazebo extra thing, like I think a gazebo would just clutter up this area. I was thinking about a gazebo for a while, but I think it makes a little bit more sense to go ahead and it makes more sense to just do the pond here. I think I thought about this area as well, but I think because this is the way to get to the gym, I didn't want to complicate it too much, though I still might put a couple of things here. I think that would look really good as well, maybe like a path or something. I built this, so after I built this storage area, I went ahead and built this out. This is my brand new Withered Wasteland storage facility. Pull it underneath the castle so that I can not clutter up any of the space anymore with just random stuff. I need a little bit of gravel for this build. And I put a gold plate here just to remind me when to go into Magnemite mode. So for any of you that do like an underground storage with like one space exits, I found that that's pretty useful. So let's go ahead and get started here. So I think I want it to have a little bit of a weird shape. So I think maybe like here. Here. I think here would look good. Well, yeah, something like here. It could be kind of interesting, actually, if this extended and the pond went on both sides. What do you guys? Oh man, actually, now that I'm thinking about that, that's exactly what we're gonna do. That's good plan. Good plan, Shoop. All right, let's do that then. And then it would sort of maybe take this shape. We really wouldn't have to change this too much, right? And then it would, well, I guess the only problem with that is that I would have to change the hardwood for planks, and I don't want to do that. So we're going to keep it to the original design. We'll do something else for back there. Though, we already do planks here, and it's fine. But I do like the hardwood there. And the other thing about it is if I make it too big, it kind of becomes its own landscape. So I do think keeping it smaller is the right call. So maybe something like that. And it can come out to like here. Well, I guess it needs to kind of come in a little bit, huh? And then something like this. Ooh, I'm almost out of salad. Might have to go back and make more. Okay. Something like here. Nope, not there, ditto, not there. Actually, I think I want it to go almost to the edge here. And then it can kind of come in a little bit, so it's got a little bit of that oblong shape here. Oh, no. I think I like that. I think I like that as the general shape of it. I think that turned out okay. And then I think what I want to do is go ahead and just use leafage. But I don't have it registered. How do you register again? What is it? This? Let's do some grass or some of this. Maybe one over here. That looks fine. And then, or actually, you know what we could do to give it more dimension is we could just have it start here and then build like a little tiny bridge. I think that could work, actually. I'm thinking about it because this is kind of too small. You know? So let's go ahead and adjust that. So let's see. It would be The only thing is I don't want it to have a clear corner like that. So it would have to like come at this angle. And then we could put, yeah. Sort of. I think that looks really good. And that way there's kind of like an understood. Wow, isn't that interesting? Like I can float there, but I can't place there. Oops. All right, I think that looks really good. And then, you guys, I'm just getting full of inspiration today. Okay, I think that's a better overall layout of the pond. And then I think it just gives it a little bit more character as well. Then what I kind of want to do is just do some leafage on the grass here, and then I'll float it over to the edges. So we'll go ahead and come into Magnemite and just take up all of this. Okay, and then we'll just kind of scatter this about. Actually, let's move this one to right there. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. Next. I think what I want to do is try to figure out... Oh, do I have those stone benches still? I do, but I need more. Hopefully. I might be able to just go ahead and make some. Should be able to. I think I got some stone. Do I not? Oh no. Oh no. I can make a stone table. I should be able to make a stone bench. probably only need about 4. Excellent, excellent. Okay, and then... Now I think this will actually fall in. I think there's only 1 block of space. Oh no, there's a couple. Okay. So I think we only want this to be 1 space deep. Maybe 2 spaces deeper in a couple spots, but overall, 1 space deep. Oop, did not want to destroy that. Wait, where did those bridge planks come from? Oh. I think we want them this way. Okay. No! Ditto. Ditto, the thing right in front of you, man, not the things above. Why would you destroy the bridge planks first? Doesn't make any sense. Ditto. Alright, I think that looks really good. Now... I'm gonna need to put some water in here. But first... let's go ahead and... what we need to do... let's get some more... we'll use some dry soil for this, because we've got a lot of it, and it's gonna be moist soil by the end. Sorry for anybody that hates the word moist. I think people pretend to hate the word moist. I don't think people actually hate it. I think it was popularized by like a few different TV shows. I know How I Met Your Mother did a riff on it, but I don't think it's... I think people are overreacting when they say they hate the word moist. Oh, didn't delete that. Okay. So now we've got the basic layout of that. We can start to look at... I think I would like a fountain here. I think this is the first time that I actually want a fountain. Or maybe I don't. No, I don't. I think I just want the onsen, maybe? And then... I do want to build a tree. Now, would stone debris look better 1 up? I think it would. Let's do that there. Then oh, there's some extra weird space down there. And then I think we'll do another one. I think maybe right here. Make a lot of sense. And then I thought I picked up a mossy boulder. Am I crazy? No, I'm not crazy. There's a mossy stone. And then I really, really want to do this. Oh, I'd have to do half level, huh? If I do full level, it'll be covered up. Maybe we could do this. Oh, we could, you know what we could do is... No, that's not going to work. I want to do this. Kinda. Maybe this makes more sense. We'd have to lengthen it this way. I'll have to see once the water's in, I think. Okay. I know we want a mossy boulder. I know we do. Just don't know where. Maybe here? Maybe here? It's right there, right there. I like that a lot. Okay. Now there's no other... Oh, you know what? That's... Yeah, we can... I think I'll plant the seeds last. Yeah, we'll plant the seeds last. Okay, I think this looks pretty good. I'm gonna go get some water from somewhere. I don't even know where I'm gonna grab it. There's... I don't know. I even know if I have fresh water. There's definitely no... I should be able to. I think I figured out a complete path to get some water. So I'd like to not have to leave Pallet Town or leave Rocky Ridges. We can use this path to get clear water all the way up there. Yeah. So let's... Oh, I really don't want to mess with this water though, kind of. It's already in a nice spot. Okay, I think that side. We'll just see a little bit here. How's that work? Ugh, it's gonna... Of course it messed it up. Of course it did. Alright, I will... Oh, wait. There it is. Okay. Now I just gotta keep this and not swallow it the entire way up. Should be fine. Yikes, that's a heck of a drop. All right. Okay. We're just gonna come in here and spread the water. Now, okay. Now I wanted to do stone benches, steps through here, but maybe, yeah, I think it does make more sense to come out this way with it and do them across here. The only problem is I'd have to raise them, or conversely, I'd have to drop the water by a level. So let's see how water looks at half level. My only fear with half level is that it won't look deep enough for a koi pond or magikarp pond or whatever. But you know, it actually, I don't know, it still looks nice. Yeah. It still looks nice. Maybe we could do a layered one. Because, like... Okay, so if we did from here... Does that look good, or would we have to go every one? The spacing is weird. All right, let's see how it would look if I were to do it up to that patio area. Oh, am I drowning? Oh no, no. Shallow water death. Okay. So let's try here. So if I was to do this here. Oh, this one for sure would have to be like this. But then it's like, you know, to get up here, there's really not a great way. So maybe... All right. Have to do this. Have to get rid of this. I think I like this better than crossing the entire pond. I think this maybe, and then do I have more stairs? Yeah, just enough. So it would have to be here. I really don't like that. The stones leading up to this. Leading up to the stairs. Maybe there's a world where... Okay, you know what? I think there's a world where I just elevate the stone or the stone benches. So let's try that. And that way... Oh, no. Son of a gun. I accidentally decorated and then swallowed the brick, or the stone, the mossy stone. Okay. So let's try full. This is the full depth. And then maybe we use gravel as the... So it would be... I think we'd have to also get rid of... Oh, gosh. Oh, I guess we have to keep that one. No, we'd have to do something with this one. I don't love that. Maybe, okay, maybe take this away, add the gravel underneath the building, and then add another wooden enclosure here. I think that probably is best. Okay, and then it would look like, so if I was to do the gravel here, but is that enough? See, now that just looks awkward a little bit. Because when we raise them, it's like they're not in the water. So it'd have to be that secondary level, right? Okay, not what I wanted. Ah. Is there anything I could put the benches on that would give them... Not seeing anything. Nothing's looking immediately obvious. Could I put them on bridge planks? I don't think that makes sense. If I put that here... No, either way it's going to look bad. Okay. I don't think across here would look good. There's a world where it's just maybe it's the stone Okay. Alright, we'll try half again. Hopefully this will all be worth it. Okay. So... Okay. So now... I think it would be like... Would start... here. Oh, you know what I think needs to happen for this, though, is... So it's definitely one spacing apart. Like, that's for sure. And then I think what needs to happen is that this goes back a little bit. And for even, I mean, it doesn't have to go back that much. We could get rid of this one, because I think that amount of stone steps is fine. But then I think what probably needs to happen is that we need stone steps. Yeah. I don't know if I have any stone steps. I don't even know if I can make any. Okay. Might be able to make a couple of sets. Stone steps, stone steps. I have stone, so I should be able to make it. Yeah. Shouldn't need more than 5, so we'll just use 2 stone there. Okay. Oh, I actually need 4, but that's fine. That's still fine. Okay. So let's do gravel, or so let's do stone steps to here. Oh yeah, that looks so much better. And then we'll do gravel, I guess, to like here. And then we can still do the, or no, then we need to do, oh shoot, do we need more stone steps? Because what I don't want to do is to go, yeah, we need more stone steps. I'm going to have to go back to Pallet Town and make a bunch of stone steps because I just thought of something and it'll look good if I had more stone steps. So I think we make like a few sets of stone steps. And then there's a world where we blend it into the patio, kind of. I also kind of want to do... no, I like the open flooring the best. Yeah. Let's just make some stone steps real quick. Just real quick. Oh, you know what else I need to make while I'm here? A couple of these. And then I need to make stone steps. Oh, actually, these look good. Would look too. I think I have a bunch of... I'll make some more anyway. I wonder if we could put those on the benches. Okay. Oh, these are over here. Ooh, do I want concrete step? No, stone steps look best. Okay. I don't think we'll need 30, but we've got it in case we need it. Oh, you know what else I need while I'm here? A rustic wooden door. I think I can show why, too. Oh, from above it totally looks awesome, though. I'll tell you what. Okay. So I think that I do need the stone steps here. Unless... No, I don't see a world in which I don't have stone steps here as well. I think it's got to be like that. And then we got to get rid of this. So I think putting it like here would look good. And then we'll do the same thing here. Oh no. Let's do this then. Okay, alright, we'll keep this as... Oh wait, can I do... No, we'll keep it as planks. Okay, and then like this. And then the wooden enclosure. Just like that. Now, I think there's... Oh, you know what would actually look good is like a wooden or stone border right there. As kind of a transitionary piece. Or maybe... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hardwood. We'll just do hardwood there. To kind of... A, blend with the rest of this. But B, make it to where it doesn't matter what I put there. So, let's do some hardwood. And if it looks terrible, we can always just replace it. But I think it'll look good. And that way... Oh, let's place you... And... How's that? I think that looks probably the best of everything that we've done. And there's a world where I cover that up as well with like maybe some wood paneling. Oh, no, there's not a world where I do that because you can't. Okay. That's fine. I think that's fine. I think this little area is fine right here. Not worried about it, you know? Okay, and then I think we want the same thing over here. So we'll go ahead and delete this, grab these, put some stone steps here. Where'd they go? Here we go. That go right down into the water. And then we'll make sure that the gravel covers both. Okay. How about that? Yeah, I think that looks really good now. I mean, it looked good before, but I think it looks even better now. And I think putting this here can make a lot more sense. And I want to move this now because I've got 3 of nearly identical looking boulders. So, oh no, I didn't mean it. Ugh, piece of junk, okay. I do like this one over here. I think that adds a lot. But then we'll just clean that area up with some flowers. Let's go ahead and add this back in, maybe here. No, because that covers up the view a little bit. Ooh, you know what could look good is just putting it in the water. Yeah, and we'll have to grab some more grass to put it in the water as well. Awesome. And then that. And then let's put just some stepping stones along here to kind of make it to where it's like, oh yeah, you can walk over to the... Yeah, just like that. too many? I don't know. I think I like that. And then we can put some flowers over inside. Okay, I think that looks really good as the start to this. I do want to put a tree here, though. So I think I'm going to do that. Now, how do I build a tree? Question for the ages. There it is. Wait, is this the right one? Yeah, this is the right one. I need moss blocks to build the tree, and I think I have some of those. I think I have some of those. Now, unfortunately, Pokemon will be unable to walk across this, which is kind of a bummer, but that's all right. Okay. So let's grab some moss. Where did I put moss? Right here. And I don't know how much of it we're going to need. Not too terribly much. There's a world where I make this a cherry blossom as well. And I think that could look really good. Is there any block that would like lend itself to being a cherry blossom? Maybe just pink plain block if I painted them? I don't know. Let's start here. And I think we're going to start with regular wooden blocks as the base. Right? Something like here. And we'll kind of mix it in with the wooden tree pillar. And I like that maybe it would go into the thing a little bit. And then I think we want to maybe just go back and forth a bit. Nope, not that far. Something like this. Something like this. And maybe out like this. I think we could probably do the mossy soil here. I think it might make sense to do something like this. And then like that. Does that look fine? And maybe something like that. And then this. Couple blocks higher. There's no great rhyme or reason to when I'm switching the blocks, which might be an issue, but I just don't know. Something like here, and then we maybe do the second moss block here. And then I'm thinking for this one, we'd go like a couple down as well. So like that. Maybe not that thick. Something like this. And then we would just cover these three up. Or like... I think that looks pretty good. And we would do one more. I think making the base just a little bit wider is fine in this case. So like, oh, I do want to do it with like puffy tree maybe. And then I think there's a world where I paint roof supports as well to kind of give it that feeling, and then this one will kind of come up maybe like here. And then up this way. And then I think what could look good is if I did this and maybe deleted that one. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I think that kind of looks good. And then I think, well, actually, I do think we want it maybe one or two taller. And then maybe build it out like this. Something maybe like that. And then we would just cover the whole thing with the moss. I think that could look pretty alright. So this one would like start up here. Come down like this. Be covered like this. And I would go a little bit past as well. And I'm thinking it could be alright to show some of the bark here. What's up, Dakota? How's it going, man? This. I think we'd want to cover this piece up though. And then probably something like that. Good, it's going good. Always good. Always good on my end. I think that would look fine. The only thing is I actually want to change this to moss. And that one to moss. You just woke up? Right. It is late. I think we get rid of this one. And then I think probably... this last one is a bit... Maybe like this? Yeah, I think I like that a little bit more. And then I think... adding this side. You went to sleep at 1 p.m.? That's still 10 hours. Still a long sleep. I guess it's summer, though. You know. The only thing is, actually, I don't love that. Right here? I think that's fine. Oh, actually, I think this is just a little bit better. Oh, yeah, that's clean. All right, I think that turned out okay. This one's a little bit too long now. So we'll take this one down. Yeah, I like that. Pretty happy with it. The only thing I might change later is to have the top one stretch a little bit more into here. Actually, I could do that with the bottom one, and I think it would look fine. That's what we'll do. To give, like, I don't know, the appearance of shade. So let's do this. And then we could drop it down one. Hey, it's going good. I think I'm almost done with this castle area. I'm building this koi pond out now, but I'll kind of give you a little heads up. So I built the inside here. I'm still not quite sure. Like, I think I'm gonna have to just work on this off stream. I've got the whatchamacallit, these things, fire pits in the top, but it does seem like a little bit, you know, dry in here. I built this area off stream, which functions as my storage now instead of having everything, you know, just sitting up top. So I was able to kind of do that. I don't think I came down here for anything specifically other than just show you. The other thing that I built off stream is, I mean, I did some, like, made sure that all of the landscaping is coming along so that I don't have to do a ton of landscaping like on stream. And then, so like this area is done now, or done-ish, right? I gotta add more green grass so there's not just these two patches, but and then I built, this area seemed blank, so I kind of built this little theater thing. I think it looks all right. It's got like a little backstage area, like dressing rooms, like, you know, maybe they put on plays or something. I don't know, but I don't know. I thought it looked good. I think there's like still some work to be done in there, but I'm pretty happy with how it came out, and I think it fleshes this area out a lot. But so yeah, I'm almost done decorating the castle. Oh, the tree looks good from afar. Almost done decorating the castle area. And then it's just these two houses, those two houses, the market, which is going to take a little bit of time. I want to decorate the inside of the Pokemart. And then I'm fairly certain I showed you this, but just in case I didn't, I built the like an underground. We'll call it an underground market. Like there's some underground markety things here, but I want to flesh this out to be more like a tea house. So, but yeah, you know, it's coming along. I really am gonna try to have everything done and a video uploaded before the new update, because when the new update comes, I really just want to be focused on building in that city. You're kidding. My goodness. I swear ads hate you. Oh, don't want that one. Alright, let's put the moss here. Alright, I think starting it maybe here. And then I don't like it when it does that. All right, brother. I'll see ya. Peace out. Hey, you too. I think this is actually just one too long. Now, so. come in here. Trim that up. Where my mouse is so on? Okay. All right. I think that looks good. I think it looks good. Maybe we do one more wooden block here to kind of solidify the root system. Actually, kind of like that too. All right. And then, oh, we gotta. That can't be. All right. I think that looks really good. Pretty happy with how that came out. Is there anything else I wanted? Oh, I was kind of thinking about a fountain here, but I really like the natural look of it all. But I do want to plant all the flowers and make some of these. I don't like when there's just that many all at once. Is there... I guess there's a difference between duckweed and the one with the flower? How do I get the duckweed with the flower? Do I just keep doing it? Doesn't seem right. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's because it's only the one deep. I'm gonna go try it in deeper water. Let's try it here. No? Yeah, there's the water one. Huh. Wonder why. Flowering duckweed, huh? Although lilies in the river, or the lily pads in the river kind of look good too. So we might have to... What? Did not... Oh, I see what happened. All right. Oh, you know what? I think we need some of those, maybe. The only problem with those is that I don't like the pot that comes with them. So I think maybe we don't do those. Okay. The other... Oh, you know what would kind of go hard is like something in the middle here on a platform. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, maybe. Oh, that kind of looks good just in the center, if I'm being honest. Yeah, hold on. Maybe we put this over here. Ooh, you know what? Okay, hold on. All right, we got it. I gotta put that rock somewhere. And maybe I put a large boulder instead because we already have some of those. And then we put... So there's two options here. One is to put plank. And then the magikarp. I wonder if there's any way to get it to look like it's spitting water. Could I put the onsen thingy underneath it and it look like it's spitting water? Let's test it out. Yeah. have any lumber, so I cannot. Do I not? I feel like I should have one. No. Okay, cool. We do have one. All right, let's do this. So it says hot spring sprout, but it looks like it'll work regardless. So what if we there's also a world where I kind of build a little statue on it. Now it's looking too, like, I don't know, it's looking too put together. So if I put, nope, I put this here, it won't produce water. Okay. Okay, so there's this, which I think looks fine. Or, conversely, you could just put it by itself. And I think it looks even. I think because it's like, it almost looks like it's floating. I like that a little bit more. Yeah, and I like how kind of simple that is. Okay. Let's put one of these up here, maybe? And I think we do want some of that green grass, if I've still got it. Yep. We put that in here. Actually, factually. Okay. And then, like, what is this without a place to enjoy it, right? So, like, I think, ooh, maybe here? I think this actually makes more sense to have, like, a little bit of foot room, you know? Then, like, it's obvious that you should sit and enjoy the view, you know? I think I like that. I maybe even put, like, a little thing here. I think that'd be too much. Okay. Let's then put... What else? I know I was just thinking of something. So, they got the magikarp here. Oh, the duckweed. Looking for flowering duckweed specifically. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Would you just look at that? All right, we do need some more red grass, so I'll go ahead and make some real quick. I think putting some, like, right here look good. As well as maybe, like, right by that. Couple here. I think that looks really good. Okay. Now, I want cute flower seeds, I think. Or I think cute flowers. Let's do this. And then let's do elegant flower seeds. I can always move them around after. You know? And then let's do a couple of shrubs. Well, yeah, we'll build some shrubs over somewhere else and then move them over here. I think that'd probably be the best. And then I kind of want to figure out if there's a place where I can put this parasol. Could it look good to put by magikarp? No, I don't like that. Maybe I put it over here. How's that look? What if I had two? I don't think I like that at all. Yeah, I think this is fine the way it is. Is there a world where I put these up anywhere? No. Okay, I think that's just so simple and nice that that's exactly how I want it. And then I'll go get a grow Pokemon to kind of fix that. Now what I kind of want to do is plant some of these, because I think it makes sense for like the king or the, you know, the whoever to have the only like fruit trees in the area. Wouldn't that look good? Let's put a boulder over here too. And then I think the shrubs make sense over here. Would a Clefairy statue make sense anywhere in this? I don't know. Don't know. Okay. I like kind of that just on its own. I think having a bit of a grove here is just a fun thing. Ooh, and then you know what? Let's put a bench. Let's put a bench and ooh, you know what we could do is we could put the gazebo here. Would that make this area too busy? Like if I zoom out, I think that would make this area just a little, well, no, actually, I think it would look kind of good if we could just do like maybe a small gazebo right here. I think that could look good. So that's what we'll do. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's first, before we move on to the next thing, let's just go and grab a grow Pokemon from Pallet Town. Bring it over here to start growing some of these flowers. I don't know. I like the way that came out. I really do. The tree turned out better than I thought it was going to, for sure. Okay. Let's see. Who knows grow? Can come with me. Oh, wow. Lugia feather just right there. I mean, it's right there. Oh, wait. I definitely thought that was a Lugia feather. Oops. Oh, no. I forgot to register it. Ah! Not what I wanted to grab at all. Okay. Grow Pokemon. I think you grow. I can't imagine that you don't grow. I should have made some stone roofs while I was at it, matter of fact. But I didn't. Okay. Oh, and you know what would look good in here is actually some mushroom lamps. I guess we could do garden lamps. It would look better. Lanterns painted. I don't know. I really don't. Part of me is like, I think that's everything, pal. Alright, let's get you back home. And since I'm going back anyway, I can make what I just said I was going to make, which is stone roofing. I don't know what I'm going to do for the back area. There's like that whole back section that, I don't know, maybe just some flowers, little field could be fun, you know. Maybe a little shrine too. Oh, a little shrine would look good. I think a little shrine would look good. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you know what I need to make sure I do is grab. Oh, I already grabbed those. Okay. Okay. Let's make some. What did I literally just had the idea of like what I was gonna make. I cannot remember. Was it stone something or other? This is the problem with ADHD, man. Can't ever focus up. It wasn't. Oh, it was stone roofing. I don't see a world in which I use more than 80. Yeah, 80. A couple of these maybe. Pitch brick. I think the color matching will be a little bit off, but I think that's probably fine. I think that's probably it as far as like needs. You know what? While I'm here, I should just go ahead and make extra. Oh, do I want handrail or wooden handrail? Let's just do a little bit of both, and then I can kind of test them out. So I think both have the potential to look good. There's also, I mean, there's a world where I do a concrete one. I know everything else is wooden, so I can't really not do wooden here. Yeah. Oh, we probably will need quite a few of these. 80 should be plenty. Plenty. But then, oh, you know what else we need for sure? Oh, let me grab some wooden borders. And then we definitely need, we can try out a couple of concrete borders. I don't think they'll look as good, but that's fine. We definitely need, oh, do we need these? No. Right, no. And then I think we're gonna use wood enclosures for pretty much all the posting. Definitely gonna need some of these. Right. I think I already have. Okay, we have that. Can't think of anything else I might want. I think we'll be fine with 15. Okay. Is there any block that I might want instead? Okay. I think that's good, right? Do I have enough? I mean, I probably don't have enough black paint for all of this, but I think that's fine. Yeah. All right, let's go back to Weathered Wasteland. Yeah, I'm getting more and more sold on just like a little shrine area in the back, and then just like path with flowers and stuff. Ooh, we could do a flowing space instead of a closed off space. Yeah. I think this turned out good. I do want to move some of these flowers around before I start building out the gazebo, because I don't love the spacing that I did with this. So first, let's add. First of all, I don't think these fit the mood. I really don't. I like them, just not for this space. I think we maybe put them somewhere else. I do like the elegant flowers for over here, though. I think they look really good. And I want to kind of maybe just maneuver them a bit. Okay, so so I like that one there. Maybe one here. Stop. Right there, Ditto, please. Okay, yeah. And then can I, ooh, some in the water would look pretty good. Yeah. And then here, like, I liked my idea of stuff against a wall, but I just, you know, it didn't come out quite right. Wow, yeah. But you know, you gotta test stuff out. See how it looks. I think I like that one just where it is. But maybe, I don't know, there's thoughts to switch up the orientation a bit. Ooh, yeah, right there. And then I need to go see as well about getting lights. I still am a little bit undecided on if... Oh, I don't know what these are, but just get rid of them. They were cute flower seeds anyway. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused on if, which... right here? Yeah. Oh, that looks so nice. Yeah, zooming out, this space is coming together real nice. Okay. I need to figure out if I want mushroom lights or if I want like garden lights. If that makes sense. I should have made some while I was in Pallet Town, but as always, I completely forgot. Is it in utilities? Yes. Oh, well, we have quite a few of these, so we can just go ahead and make 10. I think that'd be plenty. But then also, I really like how these might look if they were like painted black. So, yeah, no. Okay. Let's go up a bit. Yeah, if this was a free flow space, then it would matter a lot less. Oh yeah, look at that. That is just pleasant. Okay. Where'd those lights go? Okay. I think maybe we want like some stuff here. Oh yeah. That looks so good. And I think maybe we want the two like this. Do I want it? Well, no. So if I do that, the problem is... So I think maybe what I do is this. I think placing like one here. Maybe just the start of the steps. And we'd have to maybe move this flower. Something like that, and then maybe something like this. Yeah, I think that looks good. And then let me go ahead and replace this flower somewhere. I think. Oh, I guess it could have stayed in that one spot. Okay. Yeah, those look good. And then let's do. I think I really do like the mushroom lamps for this area. But maybe we do garden lights on those posts. I think that would look good. There's something too, maybe. Oh, you know what? We could kind of light up the magikarp thing with the lights. That kind of centers it a little bit more. The only problem is that they're not very like. They'd be off center themselves. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it, I guess. That's fine. I think we could do it in other spots and it would make sense. Like maybe back here? How does that look? Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, just some like natural-ish lighting. And this way we also save tons of, Is that too much? That kind of feels like too much. Yeah. Yeah, solid. I think solid idea. I think maybe we just light up the path here with it and the rest can kind of live in not darkness, right? But, you know, I think there's a diminishing return on the lights there. I think lighting up the path makes sense, right? But, you know, the rest of it, I think, kind of stands on its own, and it gives it a little bit its own character. Yeah. All right. That came out really nice. And there's these benches. Can I sit on this? Oh, that's... Yeah, see, that's just nice. Okay. All right, let's try to build that gazebo out. So I think I want it to be kind of staged up. So maybe something like this. The only thing is, like, what I need to figure out is the dimensions it's going to be first. Excuse you. So like, I think it sort of should come to a point here. And I don't know what I'm going to do for the actual point of it. One more? Yeah, one more. Maybe just this for now, and then I can figure out what the actual top piece is later. Okay. And then I think... Oh, I need to go color all that stuff, huh? So we need to color this black, these black. All right, let's go talk to Smear Guru. Oh, Smear Guru. Bent something for me. Oh, I forgot to use the wooden borders. I'll have to do that when I get back. All right, we definitely want these to be black. And then I think probably brown. The underside here. And let's go ahead and just do 50. And then we want the stone roof decorations to be the same. And brown. And we'll just do as many as we have red paint. Actually, we'll just do 50 again. If we need more, we can come back for sure. And then we need to paint one of those tile centerpieces brown or black as well. Although, since it's going to take... Well, I won't paint that black yet, just in case we end up changing the thing. I still like the tree, which is good, because normally I hate stuff like that. Ah, good. Good. All right. Oh, yeah, and then that's kind of a really good height for the... I think for the gazebo. Sick. Okay. So, I think if I wanted to have kind of a circular-ish shape, I'll have to definitely have to, like, well, the problem is if it goes out like this. Okay. Gonna need to do some measuring first for sure. I think if it goes like this, maybe. I mean, I guess it could be more oval-y. Because we don't want it taking up too much space. I think this would be a good shape overall for it, though. Right? Is that even? I think it's only even if I cut this one out. Three. Is that... I mean, it's ovally, but I think it looks fine in the space. Or does it need to move one? Well, first of all, this is not centered. And so if we did it like this, and there's not a way to center it, so we'd have to make it one wider. we wanted this to be centered. So something like here. Then here. Okay, yes, Ditto. That's the thing I wanted you to remove, not the thing right in front of you. And then at what point does it look more squarish than oval? The thing is, I can't put it too much closer to the wall, otherwise we run into the ledge here. Okay. Does that look okay for the shape? I think that looks okay. And then it's centered, right? Yeah. Okay. All right, so now we can kind of build out the actual shape of it. That's pretty low, looking at it. Maybe it goes one higher. Yeah, I think it's got to go one higher. Otherwise, it's going to be just too low. All right, so one higher. Yeah, that's a better height for sure. Okay. And then I'm thinking we could just probably pop the roof out from here. Right. Oh boy, I sure would like to do that space. Okay, let's do this. All right, well, I guess we'll have to do this. All right, and then okay. Yeah, is the color matching great? No, but I think that's fine. It also is definitely coming out more square. Ah, no, I think the gazebo itself will be... Okay, if I do this, and then I think the roof can be a different, because it's a gazebo. The roof can be a technical different shape from the floor. Okay, now do I want... I don't think we want that. Definitely don't want that. I don't have any corners on me because of course I don't. All right, I'll figure out what to put in the corners there. It could be just the corners. Yeah. Okay. But that's what we'll work with for now. And then I think we can just fill this in with bridge planks. Well, first, let's fix some of these. I think I like that. And let's switch these. No, Ditto. The thing right in front of you. My gosh. Ditto, please. Please just... drives me up the wall. Okay. Of course I don't. I would have more if you would destroy the right thing in the first try, but that's fine, I guess. Okay. So they'll all face this way, and then I think it's kind of fun if the other planks... Oh, wait. I'm silly. I'm building this all with the things. We need to just do regular planks. Okay. So then we'll do this layer. Planks that face this way. And we'll switch it up for this way. Okay, that's coming along. I think I like that. And then I think, these wooden rails, but I think they need to be attached to posts or something. So how do I... Well, I definitely want stairs. So something like here. And then I think I don't know if I want stairs all around or if just on the two. I'm leaning towards just the two. If I was to do wooden handrails, then they won't connect, and I hate that. Okay. What about wooden handrails? Oh, should be placed against a flat wall. Interesting. I hate that. Oh, this could kind of look good around the center, though. I don't know, something about it maybe just a little too fancy. Don't know if I like that. Matter of fact, I can just tell you I don't like it. Okay, there's gotta be something. Because I don't love... Maybe... Okay. Maybe I figure out a way to get wooden handrails along the sides, because I think that the wooden posts should in fact not go... Like, it shouldn't be completely surrounded. I don't know if that makes sense. Gazebos are hard, man. Okay. First, let's see... Okay, I mean, I don't hate this. I do like that it self-attaches. I do like that. Uh-oh. Not what we wanted. I don't love the color. If I can paint these, then I think that would be the best. Because I don't like they clash so hard. The only problem is if I paint these, I think I'm gonna need to go back to Pallet Town again to grab some more red paint. So we'll hold off on that for now. Oops. All right. But if I do the handrails there, then my thought is that the beams would have to go here. And if I do that, then it feels like there's really not enough space to even, right? If I do that, then it's like, oh wow, look at how little space there is. So that's kind of the issue there. So then it's like, do we lengthen the patio by one for the gazebo? And I don't think that's the right answer either. This is tough. Maybe I just make the roof a lot wider. I think that might be the issue. Like, that could be a central issue. So let's try pushing this out by one. No, not two. What did I say? All right. And then again, I don't know what would go here. Running kind of against some barriers here. I think it's fine for now, but I mean, something we definitely want to figure out. And then I don't think this piece really matters all that much. Although now that I'm looking at it, I do like it horizontally as opposed to vertically. Yeah, something like that. And then that would mean that we could put the wooden enclosures here, maybe. And then I could yeah. I mean, that's just the right answer. And there's more space. Yeah. But now, if I put this here, okay, it just will not connect with. Is there a world where I go around? Maybe? Okay, hold on. This could look fine. All right, now is that enough space though? Again, no, not really. So maybe we don't do railing then. And it's like, railing for what? It's a foot off the ground. I also think that this is going to have to change to maybe a pillar. This is really just to measure things out. So we'll leave the middle one just so I've got something to connect things to later. But, okay. I know I am only going to be able to do single stairs here, but maybe I put wooden borders around it and it makes it better. Could it be? And also, I can't put wooden borders on the edge of the planks. So if I was gonna, maybe, okay, this way I don't have to sacrifice spacing, but I can still have it look nice. Okay, hold on, let's see if we can't do this. We're gonna need to grab some corners. Okay. That's fine. We can grab some. Or actually, I don't know. I don't hate this pattern, if I'm being completely honest. Well, no, I hate that. Of course I don't. Just enough. Okay, and then I guess we just need to grab some singles, and that'll be fine. Oh, you know what? We could, to kind of add... Well, there will be... Yeah, we will be filling that out, so these roof supports will make a lot more sense once we put the other roofing then, I think. Okay. Yeah. All right, so what do we need? We need tile roof for sure. And I think I've got some already in the basement, so I don't need to go all the way back. I know that I'm going to put wooden steps here. So let's just go ahead and do that. There's also a world in which I paint these wooden steps because I really don't like how much they're clashing. I'll see how I feel once the other ones are in. But for right now, I just don't love it. And then we do want to put something in here. Thinking maybe just a couple of benches would look fine. Oh. We will not be putting benches in here. It's just the wrong size. Maybe just a couple of stools then. Would it look weird to put a hanging scroll? I think so. I don't like that. Okay. that. We want it facing outward. I think we like it. I think I want it facing here because then it's like this magikarp is talking with this magikarp a little bit. I don't know. That's not really feng shui, but also it looks better as you're going into it. So there's that. Okay. We need, what do we need? We need tiling and we need wooden squares. Wooden square borders. Now, I can't make the wooden squares right now, but I should have some tiling somewhere in this warehouse. And we'll want to paint it black. So we definitely need some of these. I think we might need a few of these. We have black ones of these already, so I might as well grab them. Oh, I had roofing down here. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Let's go paint it. Should still have enough black paint left over, but even if there's not, we can just buy some from the Pokemon Center. Okay. We want this stuff painted. Black and brown. Oh, it's already brown here, so we just need to... Excellent. I don't think I'll need 20, but we'll go ahead and make 20. These are already black. What's the other color on them? They're just black. Okay. I think I want to use those two to kind of break it up. All right. I don't hate that. Okay. Yeah. Thought I was gonna dislike that because it's tile to brick, I think, but I don't hate that at all, actually. I don't think it looks fine. And then I think here we want some more of these. And then I think, would it be, if there is an even number, which is looking like there won't be. Oh no. Gonna run into this one for sure. Should have planned this out better. Keep doing that. Okay. What if... Because part of me, like, doesn't care about this roof nearly as much. What if... it came out and was just like... Instead of this... It could... end here. I think those are all just plain. Looks a little funky here. I might not care. Not bad. So if then I do this, maybe. No. That's frustrating. There's a world where, okay, we'd have to just put this here and then build up a couple extra. I would just have to take this up, I think. And then the only thing is I just get rid of these, and I think that's fine. There's a world where I just end this roof here. Okay. Wait. Do I only have... No. The problem is that this roof looks better. So I want to keep the better looking roof. As opposed to the not better looking roof. Now, I think that it could make a lot of sense if I get rid of these two and put, maybe would it look fine sideways? How does that look from that angle? Oh, I don't love that. Okay. What about putting a flat tile there? Oh, hold on. How does that look? What if we did it all the way back? Could that look fine? Actually, factually? Oh, dude, yes. Okay, so like that. Doesn't that look good? I think that looks good. Okay, cool. I think that is how we'll do the rest of these. So, getting rid of this. Putting that there. And then it kind of makes the whole roof flow a little bit better too, in my opinion. Definitely gonna have to make some food before next stream, that's for sure. You know, I didn't think mixing and matching the roof sets would look good, but it actually looks fine. Just eat some wheat. You know that I can't eat wheat, dude. Shared. I've got to protect the wheat against all odds. It's taboo to eat wheat in this country. Yeah, I think that roof looks pretty decent, to be honest with you guys. Okay, let's see if... Because I like that it has this going up. And... Alright, well, I'll grab a couple of pieces and see if I can't make this make sense. And then from the bottom, I think it looks good too. Okay, cool. Alright. Oh, wait. I put the plaster somewhere up here, right? Yeah. Definitely don't need 99, but you know. There's some wheat. Okay. Okay. Oh, and then, I mean, easy day if this is kind of all that it takes to look all right. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that. That doesn't... This, maybe we just switch into... Oh, actually, there's a world where I just delete that entire side paneling and then put in something like this. I think this is actually fine. And then maybe something like this. So it's like it's still close, but it's not nearly. The only problem with that is actually that I don't like connecting it from this. I also don't love the brown to white here. Is there a world where we don't do this one, but we do... Can I do this? This is a trick I learned like pretty recently too, is just like when you're trying to match, just like putting the other side of the tiling. I haven't seen anyone talk about that really, but I don't know. I think it looks good in a lot of situations. All right, then we just get rid of this. Okay. The other thing I don't love is that now this wall is a little bit plain. But yeah, right? I actually found it out because I was trying to make the underside of this look better. And I found that if I just put more tiling, like above this, there's tiling that does not make sense if you were to look at it all. But it was like a really clean look from the bottom. And then kind of the same thing applied here. And so I like when I was doing it, I was like, oh, if I just put more tiling in reverse, it actually is looks like a better, more established pattern. So I found out about it to do underside, but then I experimented a bit and found that if you just turn it around, it happens to look good in a lot of different spaces. The same thing is true with stairs, by the way. So like, I like how this looks because it's the bottom side of stair or the back end of stairs. And it matches better than like trying to put a block against it. Same thing over here. It's like this is reverse stairs. And I think it looks a lot better. And actually, if I've got another wooden stairs, I'm going to put it beneath. So like... Oh, yeah. So like, see, that matches way better than trying to find other blocks that sort of match. I think the only thing really I can do here is maybe just add some more stylish middle wall. And so maybe that, and then let's see if this is... Yeah, man, of course. And then maybe happy to help. That, and then what is this? How many spaces? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. This one would technically be the third, so probably need 2 here. So that it's 1, 2, 1, 2, and we could do the last one here, and then this again would, I think, I'll test, but I think this block right here would look good if it were a reverse tile. And we'll see. That's an instance where it really doesn't work. Okay. That's fine. Actually, probably just this then. Yeah. That for sure. Okay. I think that looks all right. Okay, cool. So, I know we talked about borders there. I did want to try putting some concrete borders over here. Reverse triangular roof work. Don't know what you mean by reverse triangular. So, like something like this up here, where it, like you'd put an arch here in the middle. Maybe I could just look up what reverse triangular means. Like a corner piece in that gap where you added the one pillar. A corner piece here. Oh. I see what you mean. I don't think so. I'll try it, but I don't think so. And no, because here, I'll just show you. I'm talking about one of these. If I put this here, there'll be like a little divot right there. If I put the same thing will be true if I put the tiled hip there, is that there'll always be that little divot. The only, let me think. Nah, I don't know what else would work for that little space. Except for maybe just plaster. Which, let's try plaster. Yeah, I think I like the pillar here the best. There's a world where I put purple wooden wall there. Oh, actually, that looks the best. Like, hands down. Just kind of a continuation of the thing. And then actually, I think probably plaster here. So there's not 3 in a row. Yeah. Yep. Cool. Good experimenting. Still not crazy about this color scheme. But if I do the squares to make a complete border, I think that it can look fine. And then the only other thing that I need is to figure out what kind of furniture, if any, I'm going to put inside the gazebo. I'm half tempted to just leave it empty or maybe put a stool. I do. Ooh, you know what would look good in the center is a light. Yeah. And I think also, what's up, Bo? All right, let's quiz time. Amara, she hates bitter. Yeah. I know my Pokemon, and also it was a 50-50. Okay. So I think... I know I want to craft a couple of these. And I might paint them. Let's go ahead and just make 4 of these. And then I think these always look good in like this type of build. So we'll test how that looks. I'm not crazy about it, to be honest with you. I don't think there's a world where I do a Chansey plant in this specific build. I don't like hedge sculptures just don't make sense to me as like something that would go in the build. I don't know. Maybe some planters. Let me think. Could put no, because even if I was gonna put planters, I just would put I would put something else instead. I would just put the flowers instead. What I was gonna say. I could see some of these maybe. I don't think I want any banners on the gazebo. Technically, a ceiling fan would look excellent, but for the time period, it just can't work. Oh, these sandwiches look fantastic. I think if we do like a little table or something, look great. So I think these wooden tables are the only thing that's really gonna fit and fit well in there. I don't see the resort table, although a chic table could actually look good if I paint it right. We could set it up to be... Industrial chairs actually probably would look fine. I'll test that. And then... I don't think... I mean, cushions maybe make sense in a different... cushions actually could make sense. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. And then... I know I was thinking... Oh, yeah, borders. And I think we already have enough wooden steps, but get some of these. And then I know I want some round pillars so that if I decide not to put a table in the middle, I can fill it with. Okay. I think that's everything we need to finish up tonight's build. And then I think everything else in the castle I'll probably end up doing off stream. I think next stream I want to just move on to the what I'll call the hidden village in the mountain. Decorating that. I think I'm going to make some habitats in there specifically. I don't know what I mean by that is these. I think we'll kind of furnish these and make them livable by the Pokemon. I'll also probably extend the bridge there by one so that it's a little bit more walkable for the Pokemon. Where were we? Right. Okay, now hopefully, I like the way that these look. And I don't have to break all these apart just to... What? What do you mean something's in the way? Yeah, it's an Naruto reference. What do you mean something is in the way? Maybe it's this. Maybe I have to... Like, what's the point of singles, then? If I can't... Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's such... Wait. I'm sorry. Hold on. Can I not... Oh... What? I mean, I'm learning something new, which is cool, but also, why? And also, you can't... Oh, I hate this piece. I hate everything about this now. Why would singles exist if you can't place them in the spots in between regular? Oh, that's infuriating, actually. Okay, so now I know that I need... What? Do I need... corners? Oh, that's entirely frustrating. Oh, I'm... Well, okay, so let me think about when I would ever use a single. And I'm struggling because if it means you can only put one per square, then I mean I no, even if oh yeah, the Naruto run? This guy have another quiz for me? What's going on? Alright. I don't know what I did for Sableye, but he seems to love me, so. Dude, the Naruto run is a classic. And also, old school Toonami is a classic. I could talk for hours about that, man. Like, I don't know. When I started watching Toonami, it was in the Stone Ages, but it was, they had Inuyasha and I'm trying to think what else. They had I can't remember whether Cardcaptor Sakura was on Toonami or not. There was Case Closed was on there for sure. Lupin the Third, Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah. I loved Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho is an underrated gem, I think. I think Full Metal Alchemist was on. I remember that the one with Sho Tucker was the one that my parents walked in on me watching, and I could not watch Full Metal Alchemist after that for a little while. I mean, I went back and watched it, but yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho is awesome. And then there was like, I mean, obviously Dragon Ball Z, I think was a staple. Trying to think of what else. Okay, so I use a border here. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's simple enough. And I just need 2 borders, right? For this. Or no, wait. How do I mean, I know I need a border here. And see, in my mind, a single would work just perfectly for this exact situation. Right, because now I can't... Oh, no. Okay. Definitely did not want to do both. So, how... Oh, this is going to get on my nerves. Okay, so... It's like a puzzle where there's no good answer. Oh, I guess... Oh, hold on now. Can I... Okay, oh, this is what singles are for, right? Right? Can I do a single? Okay. All right. Got it. We figured it out. That's actually kind of frustrating, not gonna lie. And you know what I'm actually learning in this, though, what the craziest part is that I don't love how it's looking. And the only reason that okay, ditto, please. Just the one spot. Just, okay. You're skipping. Ditto. Can I? Oh, okay. So you can apparently, yeah. Apparently you just rotate the piece to get which spot you want it in. Yeah, the borders, I don't like the the borders of this game. It's almost as bad as the tatami mat, however you say it. That took me forever to figure out how to get that how I wanted it. And you know what? I think the only reason that I don't like the border here is because of this plank here. So I'm thinking, what if I just put a another wood enclosure instead of the plank there? Come on. Yeah. I don't have a good reason for liking it better, but I do. There's also a world where I put a different base on it in total, because now it's like it does look a little bit weird. It looks disconnected. Matter of fact. So I think I gotta keep. I think I have to keep that like that. Maybe putting it like this. I don't know how it was before, but maybe if I put something on it, like no, it's got to be, because it's got to be wooden enclosure that goes on top of it, right? And are these all facing the same way? Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fine. I don't hate that too much. Okay, that's fine. Okay, then before I go and paint it, I want to see how this would fit. Yep, off center, fantastic. We're not going to put this then. A bench is just too weird here. Like, nothing is 3 spaces long, so it'd have to be like 1 space. Which actually... Okay, now here's the question. Do we want cushions or do we want chairs? Okay, that's cushions. That's chairs. Chairs looks fine. Did I grab anything else? Is it just cushions or chairs? I think it's just cushions and chairs. I should have grabbed more types of chairs, but I didn't. I actually like cushions probably best. And then I think it could make sense to do 4. And then just a thing of whatchamadoozits. Sandwiches. I think that looks alright. Now I wanna see. I think I like garden lights here. I think I like something else there, and then maybe garden lights out a little bit further. Something like this. And like this, and then the rest of it would be like flowers and stuff. So definitely flowers all around here. And probably flowers around here, so that the idea is that you would walk through the gazebo to get to that staircase. Yeah. Okay, I think, did we do? I don't know, there's thoughts to maybe do this across. All across. Ooh, could I do it around? Ooh. Kind of like that. The only problem is if I do it around, I won't be able to place anything else in that spot. And I think hedges would look best in that spot. Ooh, maybe even... Hold on now. I don't hate this. Like, gives it that manicured look for sure. The only question is, would I rather have this or... I think there's that other, like, grass block. I need to go see if I can find some of that. I don't think I have any of it. Can I even make it? I can make this. But there's a different type of grass block that I don't even know if you can make, actually. I don't know if I have it either. I know I have some in Pallet Town, but I really want to avoid going to Pallet Town again. I might have to test it out, though. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. I have to test it. I have to. There's a specific... It's a grassy block. And I don't even really know how you get more. I think... I'm trying to think of where I even got this one. It might have been... I don't think it was a Cloud Island. Oh, but I don't remember. While I'm here, do I want to grab any of this stuff? Ooh, you know what? We use some tall grass. Oh, no. I know I have it. I just... What? Oh, what did I do with it? No. If it's not even in my extra inventory, I don't really know where the heck that went or how to get more. This is going to be a problem. I guess while I'm here, I can look at extra chairs. I could do resort stools, might make sense. I don't think any of the other chairs really do. I don't think I want to do a garden bench. Even if I paint it brown. Industrial bench looks okay. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. I cannot find that. Huh. I can't even think of where else it would be. Oh, this is... Make sure I can't craft it. So like here's the one type of... It's grass flooring, but there's like a grassy block. Maybe it's a recipe I have to buy. I'm hoping that's it. And that I don't have to just randomly find it. So I can buy that. All these are natural. Okay, well that's not good. Do I? Oh. I don't even know. Did I use any in this? No. Ugh. Boy, what a time for them to sell blocks. Wouldn't that just be the best? Sheesh. I mean, there's a chance I have it in the storage back in the Withered Wasteland, but... Oh, man. Oh, here it is. I am gonna real quick see if I can 3D print some, because I also don't want to. Is this actually making any environments? I'll see if. Square Plant. Hopefully, my hope is that they do not take rare Pokemetal. If they take rare Pokemetal, I mean, I'll do it, but I won't want to. Because I need what, 20-ish. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, probably closer to 40. Here's hoping that they only take regular Pokemetal to make Square Plant. Do I actually have rare? No. Ooh, that's a good point. That is a good point. The Chansey statue or... Come on. Oh, yes. Excellent. Okay. So they do take 4 Pokemetals to make, but it's only... I mean, I have literally thousands of Pokemetal at this point, so that's fine. So to make 40... Need 120, right? Thank God it's not wheat. Ugh, this is so much. This is the best news. I'm thinking like by building the Chansey statue. You mean the Clefable statue? I'm trying to think of the Chansey statue because there's the Chansey hedge, and then I think it's the Clefable statue. Unless no, there's it's a bigger one, right? The big there's a bigger Chansey thing, but it comes with the Chansey hedge as well. Also, I can't multiply, it's 160. A lot of Pokemon to test something, but again, literally thousands of the stuff. Grows on trees, pretty much. The other day, I was trying to mine rare Pokemetal, and I don't know what the actual ratio was supposed to be, but I was getting like 30 or 40 to 1. It was kind of insane. No, actually, let's go ahead and take every other flower that we have, so that we can just sweep in there. Do some roses, some of these, a couple of these, some of these, a lot of these, some of these. Don't like these as much. Alright. I had Square Plant seeds, that's what it was. Oh. Okay. I don't feel like I've gone completely crazy now. I know the borders took forever, but there is a world in which also off stream I changed the color of the borders. Man, I'm still so happy about this koi pond. I think it just turned out so good. How do I like the hide and seek, and why do you not like it? Here's just the honest truth about that. I haven't attempted it. I haven't even done it. I saw there's videos on like how to get sub 3 seconds or something, and I was just like, dude, if I can just get the trophy, unless there's something special for getting Unless there's something really special about getting under 3 seconds or something, then I think I'm good. I don't need to like get crazy with it. But to answer your question, I don't know how I like it because I haven't done it. Okay. Let's see here. Do we want a resort light up top? Ah, yes, Ditto. Destroy the thing not right in front of you. Perfect. Okay, we could put it, I mean... Where did it go? I think we'd want it an extra block down. That can stay for now, but I'm not crazy about it. I think there's a world where I just don't have a light here. In fact, I just don't like that light. I don't know. I've seen it in a lot of builds and it can look good, I think. I just don't like it. All right. We should definitely test the thing that I came to specifically test, and that is whether square plant looks better here than those other hedges, and they do. Okay, it was a good use of Poke Metal. These look amazing. Oh, what's in the way here? Oh. Okay. And I think probably I could see myself once the hedges grow, or once like the other hedges grow in, swapping out some hedges with the square plants. I think that's totally reasonable, but I like that. I think it looks more than fine. I would venture to say good. I do think it's missing a little something, maybe around the top, and I had considered not doing anything up here, but I think this could look good too. Of course I don't. Alright, Ditto. Come on. Just the thing right in front of your face. Do you think maybe... Thank you. Alright. I don't know how I feel about the vine placement. We'll see. Maybe I just do it a little bit more natural, so like having some across the top, but maybe not all the way around. I don't know. I guess I'll see how I feel about it after I put it all the way around. Okay. Actually, I don't hate this. I do hate that it just randomly started placing in the middle here. That's kind of annoying, but... All right. Wait, I can place it around... Hold on. So I can... No, I can't. Oh, boy. Sometimes the auto... I think I can turn off the autocorrect camera, but... I don't know. We had the perfect amount, too. I don't know. I like that. I think that, you know, it is kind of a lot of green, though. So I think maybe I will switch this up and do, like, every other one, maybe. And then we would do the middle one here. Oh, I'm getting square plant seeds. I need to be collecting it like this. Okay, and then... Okay, let's just start... Start placing a bunch of different grass. I plan to get some yellow grass as well, and some pink grass. I think these make sense over here. Nice. Don't think I want to put anything but shrubs inside the I think the healthy hedge seeds look really good. Or the healthy hedges, excuse me. So I think that's what we'll do in the spaces where there's not a square plant. Okay. I want some tramp ones. I do want to make it possible to get back that way, but not like maybe the most prevalent path. Come on. Oh, this was supposed to be healthy hedge seed right here. No. No, this can just be flowers. Literally, this area is going to look so good. I do think we should have some roses. Maybe like a couple of them in a row. A row of roses. I wonder if I can put vines or ivy on the planks themselves. I also have no idea how all these flowers are going to look next to each other, but we'll see. Shouldn't be too bad. If I recall correctly, every time I've seen flowers just kind of next to each other, It's always pretty much a good look. The only thing that might look weird is the roses together, which I can always move those later. All right, I think I want to go ahead and make sure that I put in some spots for red grass. We definitely want to make sure. I remember that there was an issue with trying to get like this stuff painted. Or not painted, but to have signage. All right, can I? No, nothing. Okay. What about? Okay, that's fine. Can I put you anywhere on this? Yes. Okay, I think that'll look good in a couple spots. I wonder why that one specifically and not the others. Can I put it up here? No? Okay. I don't want to just have it be symmetrical. I guess it only is that one spot for some reason. No, that doesn't make sense. There's no reason why it would be fine here but not elsewhere. And the only thing I can think of is that it is a post that doesn't have anything on top of it, but then if that's the case, this one should also be eligible. Something's in the way. So maybe it's because is it because there's flowers? There's no flowers in that spot. Okay, I see. I see. So if there were no... Oh, we still couldn't do it there. Okay. Yeah, might have to do single-sided ivy as well. Let's see, where else can we put this, though? We could put... Ooh, going up here would actually look pretty nice. Alright, let's make some more. Okay. Don't know why sometimes it doesn't make... Like, I find that I have to find very specific blocks to be able to do the ivy on. Like, there's no reason that shouldn't have worked. But it just sometimes doesn't. Like, why did that work? But, you know. Oh, whatever. I also do kind of want this on this side, so if I find another one, I'll steal from it. Okay, steal this one. And put it over here. Interesting. So I cannot... Ah, flowers again. Okay, I see. Okay. Oh, maybe that's why I can't grow it on that one either. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that makes sense. That actually makes a ton of sense now because... which is why we could put it here, but yeah, not anywhere lower. Okay. I see. I see. I think I want this one here, though. I think that probably looks the best. And then this one, we could just put this one back over here, actually. The only problem is if I put it here, I can't put flowers. I think I do want flowers there. Can I put this going up this way? Sick. All right, and let's try to do some regular ivy. Because I think regular ivy would look good coming down one of those posts. You know what else? They need to make this ivy climbable as well. Look, if the other one is climbable, the square ivy should be climbable as well. I guess I can't place it on a post. That's what that's telling me. I wonder... I think there's a way to place this. I just have to use glass. That's something that I don't mind figuring out at a different time. Okay. Let me zoom out real quick. Okay, yeah, this is just very relaxing. I really like how this area kind of turned out. And this kind of, you know, there's not... It's not super fancy. I might paint these posts a different color, like blue or something, and I might paint this board a different color. But I think the overall build came out nice. The only, you know what? I'm gonna go grab a grow Pokemon so that I can get that done before I exit stream. That'll kind of be the last thing. I'm not sold on the string ivy at the top. I think I might like do it part of the way so that it looks a little bit more natural, and then float some of the hanging vines down somewhere as well. All right, grow Pokemon. Let's see where you're at. I think jump up and fly. Can you or no? Yeah, you can. Hey. Look at that. Okay. Gonna need you to work on all this stuff, pal. Do you not see all the stuff I want you to work on? Probably gonna need to feed jump up before all this is said and done. I actually don't hate how those roses turned out. I really like the Skyland flowers in this area. There it is. Yeah. These right here? You're saying? Confused on what the inner stairs that aren't on the ground are resting on. It's literally just more stairs. This entire thing is stairs. The only part that I think doesn't look the best is from the very behind, because it was either putting these, and I guess I still could actually put these facing inboard so that it would look, actually, good point. And I think if I do it like this, I can have a little bit more depth to it as well. Yeah, I like this. Definitely looks more like rafters. And that way it looks a little bit better from both the side and the back. Hold on. Jump up. Move, please. Jump up. Pow. That's why I typically don't have Pokemon work with me, but, you know, here we are. Oh, no. Yeah, so I think that looks better. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good from the back. But obviously, it looks best from the sides and over here. At least, is that what you're talking about? Those wooden stairs? And then, yeah, from this way, like, it's a good depth of field. And it looks very structured and whatnot. Alright, cool. Cool. Oh, yeah, this area really came along. I'm pretty happy with this. And because I put cushions, I can just kind of step over them so they don't get in the way. And then that tree turned out really good. This koi pond turned out really good. I think the only thing is off stream. I might do it next stream, but I'll probably do it off stream. Is I think I'm going to build a little shrine over here. Nothing too fancy. And then fill this in with like just flowers and maybe a couple of trees. I don't think there needs to be anything special about this area back here. At some point I'll need to figure out electricity for this area, but I think that's as simple as just adding a couple of underground ones. What else? Oh, I didn't put these up. Can I put these anywhere? I wonder if I could put them there if there wasn't a hedge. You know. Can I put them here? I could put them here. I mean, We just don't need potted plants is the thing over here, so I'm not gonna add them. Definitely gonna figure out a place to put the vines later. Oh, yeah, that's right. I want stepping stones. Kinda throughout this build. And then we would want them at least a little bit from here to here. Okay, excellent. I don't know. I think that just about does it. Oh, I also need to decorate this in some point too. Yeah. All right, so next stream we'll finish off the castle area. And if I finished it off stream, then I'll show what I did. And then we will go over to start decorating these, which shouldn't take too long, honestly. The insides of these are going to be very bare. You know, just a simple, I think some simple habitats. I don't know how I'm going to do the doors yet, if I'm going to leave them open and then like make this its own habitat, you know, like I don't know if I'll make these houses or just put habitats inside of the open spaces. Kind of have to play that by ear, but I think I'll also end up widening these. I've got enough wood to do so, and yep, every Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesdays closer to like 10 or 11, and then Thursdays is usually a little bit earlier, somewhere around the 9:30 mark. And then I usually go to about 12. Tonight I went a little bit later, but usually go into about 12. Well, sorry, 12 CST. But that's gonna do it for me. Dude shared. I guess I'll see when I see you. Yeah, CST Chicago. But other than that, I think you guys have a great night. Bye.